It's another season. Welcome to Off the Game podcast. We've missed you guys. And with me are my favorite people. Hi guys. How does it feel?
Hello there,
This
hello
is
there,
hello
hello
there.
there.
So
Pride. He has too much pride.
if you're new to the show, we'll start from that end. The legend himself,
Come on.
Katelem, gifted hands, gifted legs.
Always.
The artist, the footballer, the princess, aka Cali Peddy, aka Calister.
Where's
Cali
Peddy coming from?
Pedigree
Ah,
okay, pedigree.
Pedigree. She has forgotten. Don't worry.
No, I have a new word now.
What's it?
Yeah, don't worry.
You will find out later.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we also have Simon.
You know
He's no
this.
longer the man of war. After losing the title, he actually lost his genius. So he's more.
No, I think he has pride now. They can
He's in
rise.
his zen mode,
No.
he's in his zen
They like
mode.
the can rise.
Trust,
They
trust,
feel like they
trust the
can
process. Trust the process. Trust the process. That's all. That's all.
So it's been a wonderful time. Last season was great. We had a lot of people commenting, and yes, we have missed you guys. It has been we have to take time out to plan and come back and give you guys an amazing product. My name is Joseph, your host. It was an amazing season last season, and we had fun, and we're back again to keep going at it. We have a full load of events and everything to just talk about concerning football, and we can't wait to share that with you. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen,
Just quickly,
okay,
saying something about last season. I did tell the guys Man City will win the Champions League. Come on!
Where is the proof?
And what? See? My guy, Tawa Ugoni survived.
Where's the
Let's
proof?
go!
don't worry.
Nobody's even arguing with Calister today. I don't have energy for Calister today.
Okay, let me even start with you. Kali, how far this Women's World Cup?
Wow, okay.
Shoot up.
It's a great period because last year we witnessed one of the biggest stage of football, which is the Men's World Cup, and now is a time where it's not just about the women's football; it's about money because Infantino is popping in money, $30,000 for each player that is participating at this World Cup. Not going to the federation; it's going directly to the player's account. And it has caused a lot of issues from England national team, the Lionesses, to Canada trying to participate their first game against Nigeria because this federation are saying if FIFA is paying you $30,000, we are not going to pay you match bonuses. And the girls are trying to protest. But before I go on, I don't know, with the permission of the producer, I want the guys here to just give me 3 female
Calister,
footballers.
why are you doing
Yes.
this? Calister, why are you
No,
doing
because
this?
if you come here every day and talk about the men, when it was Qatar,
Calister, why are you
Messi,
doing
Ronaldo.
this? But who
Please.
said we can't do this? Who said
In
we can't do this?
Nigeria team, the Super Falcons,
Asisa to Shola.
apart from Aziza Oshuala,
How can you say that?
apart from Aziza Oshuala, name 3 players in the national team.
Messi.
It's Super
There's nobody
Falcons.
there that name is Messi.
No.
There's no
At
Nigerian
all.
player that's
No.
There's no in the history of Nigerian women's
I
football.
said going to the World Cup.
Okay, this
this
World
World
Cup. Asisat now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That's
Asisat
one.
now.
That's one.
Her junior sister.
Are you kidding me?
No, but I know Asisat. I mean, I don't know. Like that, and that's why I'm
And
here.
it's fine.
That's why I'm here, so
Yeah.
that you can
I'm
educate.
embarrassed.
You can educate us.
Simeon, please name 3 players with the Super Falcons of Nigeria. Please don't fall my hand.
And it's a shame, Sha. Simon, I'm disappointed in you.
Oh, just
I'm
to,
disappointed.
Joseph,
in
quickly,
you.
Joseph, please. Name 3 players.
Onome.
Onome AB, that's her name. 1, the captain of the team.
One.
I said 3.
I tried.
I am so
Asisat.
disappointed.
Good.
I am so disappointed.
But I think it tells on
with
how
you.
much publicity the women's game.
Yeah.
No, I think it tells on how much you don't do your research because even when the World Cup is going, you
Calister.
go and research on the men's team, but you don't research on the
Wow.
women's team. For the women national team for Nigeria, the most successful African team going to this World Cup, I am super proud of them. Though we are declined when it comes to playing on the field of play, but we are the most successful African team going. 5-time African champ, Ballon d'Or nominee Aziza Oshuala is there as well as a lot of top stars.
Give it up for Cali. Give it up for Cali. Give it up for Cali.
Let's go.
Now you
So
set
we are
us
pop,
up.
we are
You set
pop.
us up this round.
But
You set
no,
us
she
up.
set
We're good.
us up.
We're
That's
good.
She set us
Yeah.
up.
Big
Please
setup.
set up.
But then I think it tells how much actually she made a good point that we don't really follow the women's game. There's the Women's Super League and then we're nobody pays
Yes.
as much attention.
Mhm.
But I like
Nice.
what is happening right now in that this New Zealand and giving the exposure. So
Yeah.
we're all here to learn.
Yeah.
I'm here to learn, though.
Yes,
100%.
yes, boss.
See,
When
Asha,
is the
for
World Cup
example,
starting?
You don't even know the
When is it
month.
start?
When is it starting?
The
Please?
World Cup.
Eh,
When is that?
We don't know the month. Won't we?
July 20th.
Oh,
July
Okay,
okay.
so July 20th, you guys, July 20th.
I'm
follow
locked
the first
in.
game. I'm sure that's Australia versus who? I don't know who was the first game.
Okay, you don't know too.
I don't
You do
know.
your research. Well,
I didn't do my research. I didn't do my, but I know Nigeria's first game.
Oh, against who?
Canada. 3,
I know that
3
too now.
a.m. Nigerian time.
That was light work now.
It's New Zealand. Why
Light
would they
work.
send the World Cup in New Zealand? You see the
It's
problem.
Australia, New Zealand.
Yeah, it's the same
It's
thing.
same
That,
continent.
Australia is
Same
9
thing.
hours ahead.
Eh,
What's that?
as in,
Yes. Well,
It's
anyway.
far. Okay, before when we go further, there are a lot of players that are missing. So I'm following the news, you get, and seeing everything. I'm noticing that a lot of players are missing the World Cup due to ACL injuries.
Yeah.
You get?
Women's.
Yeah, so
women's-
apparently the ACL injury is not becoming a rampant thing now in women's football.
Mm,
Like,
why is
Putellas
that?
missed Euros last year. I don't know.
Putellas has been injured. I think Putellas has her own serious issues going on. Last season, she has been injured because
But
of
like about 5 from
injuries
the English team, so I'm missing.
as well. But I think Sam Kerr is back with the team. You
Okay.
have Beth Mead as well, which is back for the Australian team. So some players are back. Oshola too is not even fully fit. But the friendly games we played over the week in Gold Coast, I think she scored 2 goals there coming off the bench. So it shows signs that she should be available for the first game against Canada. So it's a great stuff. Yes, a lot of injuries at the Men's World Cup we saw because of the Qatar timing and the rescheduling of the World Cup. A lot of players got injured at that period of time. Now the same thing. The season just ended with that is the league. The women's league just ended its own part. If you go to the Spanish league as well for the women, they just ended just a few weeks ago. They had to come back to camp, play friendly games before they go into the World Cup proper. So injuries will span up. They've been playing for a long, no time to break for these players before they come back to play for the World Cup.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
On that note, it said like players were getting 59 matches in the season.
Yes,
I think Modric got like 60,
yes.
and that doesn't make sense. There are 52
Have
weeks.
we entered men's football now?
No, I'm just I'm going that way. But the female one is more. They said so when I was reading on it, it was more around the sport science around it is not. They are not focusing on women. They are more focused on
okay,
men.
kind of like the scheduling is still
Not
male
just the
oriented.
scheduling, the science of the health.
Yeah.
You get something about this, but different reasons. They said even the boots. The boots are more for guys, so
Yeah,
they're trying to now.
because it's kind of like a subsidy of the male league.
Exactly. So they're trying to
So,
make with this now. They're trying to make it
I
more.
never thought about
centered.
that actually. Makes
It's
sense.
same to the NBA now.
Makes
They had to
sense.
develop it fast for the
Oh,
women, the
crazy,
training regimen,
crazy.
everything like that.
All right. So for the contenders and the US, backstory context: US has won it 2 times in a row. They won it 4 times overall since 1991. They're the best team. You guys think they will win?
And
it
they're
again?
still
I don't.
favorites.
Who do you think will win?
I think right now England, they're the hottest team. They just got off the back of winning the Euros, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And their
So
league
yeah,
is actually popping.
it's popping. There are a lot of good stars like what's this girl's name?
Me.
No. I'm talking of the English squad. James's sister.
Lawrence James?
Lawrence
Yeah.
James. There are a lot of
Lawrence.
so they have
Kali
a
is enjoying.
Like I wouldn't have helped you.
Just
Like,
just
I'm
say
not
the
going
thing
for-
like
When you do this research,
eh?
this when you
Oh
do
man,
this
I be the
research,
drive
I
come here
cannot
from Maraba. No long cappies.
Okay, how about you, Katelem? I'll come back to you, Katelem. Who do you
What?
think can win the Women's World Cup?
For England.
Yeah, you go like detach yourself from
No,
this.
really. Based on what Simon said. Kali.
Kali, how about you?
I'm so
No, but
sorry.
but honestly, I'm embarrassed by this. I need to do more research.
Yeah,
on
you know
it.
I feel so happy when
And
it
the
comes to
women's
game. You
football,
always win. I'm
yeah,
so happy.
no,
Like,
I actually know nothing
Yeah.
about women's
So-
football, and that's a shame. So I will use this as a motivation too.
Yeah.
That's actually a big shame.
So
Future
at least by the end of
feminist.
the World Cup, we should all be first in. Even to our fans. So if when you're commenting, when you're hitting us on socials, that's out of the game board, you should actually be able to like give us your own insights. You guys educate us as well. We're giving you the names and the stats. You guys too should do your best. We're all for it. So Kali, who do you think?
I know England has been doing well, especially with winning the Euros. But when you talk about the World Cup, you look at the US team and how experienced and how tactically sound the team is. I think that's an advantage for the Lioness. They have a very good coach as well, Wegman, who has over the year graduated from being a PA teacher to an exceptional coach right now. So for me,
That's
I feel that right now US is still favorite, 100%. But with the way England is going, the only issue I have with England is this back and forth with the federation they had, players not wanting to resume fully. So I think it will distract them. So I think they are
So
still
their
they are
camp- you feel
threats.
their camp is not,
Yes,
um,
they are a threat, but I'll go with the US team back to back, and Megan will just end her career.
in a row.
No, and that's the problem. I feel yes, so the US team quite alright to their favorites, but I feel old age plays a factor because
Yeah,
most of
I
their
think
stars
it's
right
38,
now
more
are
than
the way I'm
34.
saying what most of their stars.
But we see that in the
See,
men, they're in their
sometimes,
prime.
but yeah, sometimes the ones that are old, you see, they do it because they're hungry, like Modric, like Messi. They're hungry
So
for
why
it.
do you
These
think
guys have
Megan
been
has not
fed.
been
These
there?
guys are 4-time champions.
Yeah, they've already won.
You understand?
So
It's the
they're
disease
not-
of more, like Patrali says. the
I think
disease of more.
Megan actually pushed this team to winning the World Cup.
last one.
Yes,
Yeah,
even the
yeah.
previous one. So
Yeah.
I think she already
the more,
understands.
Yeah,
When
yeah, I
was
get
about
now.
pushing?
Yeah, I'm just talking of the wear and tear on their bodies, the self-motivation right now with the current situations, because now they're almost as if they're activists. After they won their last one, they turned into...
They're still the one it's
Yeah.
being activists.
Yeah.
They won
Yeah.
that World Cup being activists.
Yeah.
So
So
it's
I
not
don't
just
know
about being
if
activist.
in terms of energy.
But they have younger people in the squad, like Rodman's daughter.
Yeah.
She's
But are they, the quality is the quality difference.
quality is
the quality
there.
difference
This is-
between the Alex Morgans and the new crop. The quality, like the difference. There are certain things that will tweak. Look, let's just say now, something like England now. England have young bullish players that they can attack with. They have experienced players. They have variety. I feel this one is just more of like young and old. There's no in between. That's just me, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I
in
feel
terms
it's
of
good.
years.
I think the team we should be scared of is Zambia.
So let's come into Africa. Actually, how far do you guys think Nigeria Super Falcons can go? I heard they had a problem with federation. Obviously, you talked about the money thing, and then they were saying they were going to boycott the whole competition. But
That's first.
exactly, news came out it was false. But now they are there. I saw news this morning about them going through training camp and
Yeah.
preparing. How far do you think they can actually go far?
To be honest with you, Nigeria will finish in the group stage. Then we'll come back home and continue with our football.
Princess of Africa.
Yes, we are the best team going to the World Cup, but we have a Canada who are Olympic champions, and we have the host country Australia. Then we have Ireland who has played a lot of friendly games. Germany, can name them. Yes, I think they are debutant as well. They have their own issue going on with their coach who has been accused of violating and conduct that's not appropriate for a coach. But Ireland, I think, are more prepared than Nigeria. Before this World Cup, we played against Japan, we played against USA, we lost both games, we drew against Canada, then we went to the Mexico Revelations Cup tournament. We won our first win in 8 games.
Before you continue, Katelem, can you explain what the Mexico Revolution
Yeah,
is?
I'm
My homie
It's
is
like
sure,
it's a friendly
friendly preseason
tournament.
kind of situation.
Yes,
Oh,
like
okay.
the Super 8 they have now in Nigeria
We'll
that
get
they
to
just
Super
played.
8.
So but for
Sporting.
Nigeria, it's quite difficult.
Mm.
So our first game will be missing Rashidat Ajibade through suspension. Our best player at the WAFCON in Morocco. Now we have Oshuala, and we don't know how fit he is. In the last 2-3 years, we have not seen the best quality of Oshuala, but she's still a threat up front. So we didn't go with Okobi, the most creative player. The coach decided to do that. But we have experience. Onomebi is quite experienced, the captain of the team. So we have the best goalkeeper and the youngest one, Nadoze. She plays in Paris as well. So I think it's great stuff. It's great stuff for us. So the only issue I have currently is the fact that the opponents we are playing, they are advanced. They are at another level. And we are coming from Africa. So the only thing we have going for us is the African spirit. Let's see a performance that we've not seen before.
So by will.
Yes, by will. And let this not be like the worst World Cup we went to where we didn't even score a goal throughout the group stage.
No, of course.
Yes, so
all
hopefully.
the-
But I think our journey will end in the group stage.
Okay.
Our journey will end in the group stage. But for other African teams, it will be quite difficult for other African teams to go on. That's the only issue I have for the African team. Morocco is debutant in the World Cup.
Yeah.
This is their
It's
first
now
time
32
of
teams now, so
yes,
it's most
first ever World Cup and the semi-finalist of the WAFCON. Great stuff. Zambia, shockingly, Zambia played against Germany, Switzerland. Friendly game. Zambia
And
for
you're beating
backyard. Oga Zambia, they give you 3-2. Zambia beats Germany 3-2. Their last friendly games they played last week.
Germany made it
3-2.
to Euros final.
I said, even they don't make it to Euros final. Look at Zambia's history in women football. and put that of Germany, they don't stay part. That's the issue
no
here.
pedigree.
There's no pedigree. Thank you. There's no
That
pedigree.
word.
Yeah, but now I look at Zambia, debutants, and a core of their players are from their league. They are from their league, and these players receive $30,000 each. Huge motivation. Huge motivation
that
going to the
field.
World Cup. And one good thing about it is every stage you go, that's how the money keeps increasing. FIFA is trying so hard to ensure that more visibility and more light be thrown on the women football. Great stuff. But for Zambia, I'm happy for them.
I love it. I love what the entire competition. I love the visibility. I love that we are all buying into it because before it used to be sports was male dominated, but people are now saying, "Hey, it's a competition, it's a concept. Let's actually see what's happening.
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
see how this works." Talking about concept products and all of that and football, how far with the violence in Saudi Arabia and these transfer markets? What is going on?
Kati
section is over now.
No, my
It's now our section.
It's time to it's time to rest. It's time to rest. You're fine.
let me rest. Yes.
So with the thing going on in Saudi, I don't know. I've been hearing a lot of criticism. With,
Jamie Carragher, Gary Neville.
you
Let's
know,
go
all
there.
these- all these legends in the game talking about how they don't think Saudi should be buying players. I'm just like, this is what England has been doing to the Portuguese
For
league,
years.
the Dutch league,
And
for
nobody's
years,
saying
and
anything.
nobody said anything. But the only problem I have with this Saudi strategy, although like it's looking more successful than the other ones. There has been a China takeover, there has been a Russian takeover. There was a time that
Japan,
Makachala, they signed Samuel Eto'o and they made him the. So the different countries have had these bouts of there's an influx of money into their football economy. So that's why I'm just scared of with this Saudi thing. I don't know if it's going to last because the China one didn't last. I think the Chinese government the Chinese FA, they made a policy that you can only have one foreign player. So that didn't last. The Russian one, it fell as quickly as it rose. And now there's the Saudi one. Although the Saudi one looks a little bit more organized because Ronaldo is there. And I feel like that's a lot of motive. That thing that they signed him first did a lot for their football. And they're trying to bid for the 2030 World Cup.
2034.
Exactly. So this is a boost. Yeah, this is a boost for them. So I mean, let's see how it goes. I mean, they're still trying to sign more people. Lukaku will most likely go there because
his career is over.
I think they came, and it's the timing too.
Yeah.
Saudi came at a perfect time.
Yeah.
You understand? Now,
Looking for publicity
around the world is now more of a global game. After the World Cup elevated Qatar in a way that people look favorably at Saudi. You understand? All these Arabian countries. So the picture that they painted for them, before the World Cup, a lot of controversy, a lot of BBC English media were trying to downplay Qatar, the standard of living. But when people went there, actually realized, okay, this is a comfortable place I can actually train my family here. So footballers realized, okay, this is nice.
I think for Saudi is different from the Chinese or whatever Russian were trying to do. You need to try look at what Saudi has been planning to do. Now the Minister of Sport in Saudi, this is not just start today. It's now they are paying their attention now on football. That is the only difference. The Formula One, there was a time they almost wanted to buy the right of Formula One. We've seen boxing there. Well, we've seen golf there. See, they have. Thank you very much.
The plan.
Thank you. They have their own Formula One, Saudi.
Jeddah
so you should understand that. I don't know why people are just speaking up now. I think Saudi are now investing more in sports, and now their focus is now the World Cup. I will agree with Simeon. You see the World Cup in Qatar, it just opened up a lot of things. It just showed them that with money, you don't really need to build a stadium for over 30 years. You can build a movable stadium. Get movable stadium, get everything digital.
Come on. Instant plug. Show us the way.
Right, so let me add something to it, guys. Obviously, there's a piece that we've done of the game newsletter. Concerning it, but I was just sharing a bit of that. Like everybody's correct about it. Aside what we're considering sports washing, so they're trying to use it to fix their image because of human rights issues.
That is a huge.
Yeah, so it's part of it. Yeah. But then they have the public investment fund, which is 600 billion.
That's
and
crazy.
they're like, sports first because leisure, health,
everything's taken care of.
Sports is the biggest. I'm shouting it everywhere. Sports is the biggest media product.
Yeah.
Because you carry it, it's a season that never ends. After the season, next year you will still watch it.
Yeah, definitely.
So if we can get you to come and watch our own ball and keep this money in here, it doesn't matter. And they have a big, unlike China that you mentioned, China's one, they have population, but we have better in Nigeria fan culture, football culture. than they do. 90 million of our 200 is heavily into, not just passively, heavily into football. The same thing with
It's like that in Saudi as well.
Saudi is
Yeah.
70% of their population is under 35.
Oh, really?
And no, 70% and 80% of that are into football.
Messi Ronaldo tax.
Well, people did your research.
That's it. So
Proud of you guys.
we have to up our games.
Proud of you guys.
What is he
You have to
talking
match my
about?
standards.
Yes.
I'm proud of you.
But let's talk about Messi. You just said Messi tax. Messi has gone to
Messi is my guy now. I should be talking about Messi.
Okay.
Have you met
I should talk about
Messi before?
Messi.
Have you met Messi?
Soon.
Just.
So it's
I've
not
met
your
him, I've
guy.
met him, but it hasn't manifested.
This is a
my
person
guy.
who don't shake
He's my
Messi.
guy.
You don't shake Messi.
It's not your guy.
I'll give you that. I'll give
Thank
you
All
that.
right. So who wants to go on this?
No, he'll start. He doesn't know.
Messi is my goat,
Exactly.
man.
He has gone to MLS. The money is not looking loud outside.
Yeah.
But it seems
No,
like-
Messi knows what he did there. There's a lot of intricacies into the deal that he did. I think he has a deal with Apple
TV,
or something like that. So his money is not, obviously he has a lot of money in his salary, but in terms of what the intricacies of his finances, that guy, his ninth generation is settled.
Yeah.
But he deserves it, bro. Like Messi has done everything in football. Messi has given me the peak of my football moment. Like he saved me from depression at some point by just winning that World Cup.
Bro.
So Messi can, for all I care, he can even come to Nigeria League and
He should do.
he can just come to Nigeria. Me,
They'll kidnap him.
I'll personally go and watch his games.
So they'll kidnap
He
Messi.
deserves it. He deserves it. To be honest, I don't even think he really cares about the
No injury.
team like that.
Nah,
But
legend.
the fact that he signed Sergio Busquets as well is a good incentive for him. So I'm happy for the guy, man. He has won everything. There's only one trophy he has contested in that he didn't win. And that was this French Coupe de la Ligue. What was that?
Whoa.
Who
Who cares?
Coupe de la
So do you
Ligue
think he
is,
can win MLS in like
Who
a
cares?
season?
Who cares?
He
What
doesn't-
is
This one's
MLS?
funny. Inter Miami are last in their group.
Yeah.
There's no regulation.
Yeah,
exactly.
There's no relegation.
Ever since we won the World Cup, even PSG, we didn't care if we won League One. League
If you
One,
unfollowed PSG.
Wait, sir,
We know-
Simeon, what is we? That I'm hearing. Asta,
He's speaking French.
It's
I
French.
say-
now.
Okay.
You know he's talking
we
about.
are the Messi fan.
No, you can't be an Arsenal fan and be a Messi fan.
Why?
It's crime. Don't do
Why?
that.
Before
Why?
let's talk about
Join them
France.
now.
Scally, your boy is
Who?
confusing us.
Who
So.
are only-
No,
No.
Mbappe.
Who is boy?
He is confusing
All these
us.
Madrid fans just have hope for no reason.
Yes, he has been playing with our emotions for 2
No,
seasons now.
one thing I thought. What's the name of the owner of
Can't
Madrid
believe
again?
Our
that
president.
Yes.
Madrid is in a toxic relationship.
Yeah, I thought he said he's not. Madrid has done their last signing. So only for
not
me
parents.
to hear the fact that PSG wants to sell Mbappe and Madrid are going for him. What I know about Mbappe is that Madrid will always go for Mbappe, whether he's going for free or so far it's off for sale. Madrid will make a bid, and that is something that I really don't understand. Mbappe is a quality player. He's young. He has pace. He's tactical, very clinical. He's a bully to defense as well. So great stuff. But if you watch Mbappe very well, he's not a top 9.
Yeah.
He's not a point man.
From the wing.
Yes, he's more. You get the best of Mbappe's talent when he plays from the wing. Though he can still play as a point man. But Madrid now, Benzema is no longer in the team. You have Vinicius Junior. You have Kellen Mbappe. You have Rodrigo. You have Valverde.
So who are those? I said 2 of them for free.
So
I
no, I'm wondering the position Mbappe is going to come in.
He play 9 now. What are you
If
saying?
he doesn't play
What's
9,
Mbappe in a 9? Deadly, bro.
Wow.
Mbappe.
Wow.
When we used to train in Monaco together.
Hey!
Mbappe in 9, deadly.
Hey!
Just forget this wing thing.
No, I don't want to talk about it. But
Mbappe
all
is
I know
nice.
is that Mbappe will go to Madrid. He's going to go there finally, and hopefully he doesn't win the Champions League because Man
Hopefully
City
he doesn't.
will win the Champions League this season.
You see that Madrid Mbappe
That's
relationship?
Yusuf.
It can't work.
You see that Madrid Mbappe relationship? It's like when a babe puts on her Instagram that she's single. Madrid just sliding. That's literally.
You're even going
How many
to
years
see.
now?
You're going to.
How many years?
Uche, you are in a toxic relationship with Mbappe, guy, and you're not even dating, bro. You guys,
You're in the
remove
talking
yourself from the shackles of Mbappe, please.
No, but you can't let go of Mbappe now. The quality of Mbappe.
Mbappe,
See,
both
It's because they can't sign Mbappe.
No,
now. That's
That's
why.
right.
See,
Right.
Arsenal, can they sign him?
Mbappe's agent to show you how much Mbappe is dangling Madrid. Like Mbappe just say, he's interested in Arsenal. If he wants to come to the Premier,
I saw that news.
That's fake news.
Yeah,
Now. Did you
I
hear
saw
that?
it.
That's why I say just not saying they just see Madrid they rub Gishiri for their injury. Just the
Let's enter Arsenal. You continue.
Eh?
You guys have made signings now. Kai Havertz, Declan Rice, and
Timber.
Timber.
You guys are signing
Hey,
Rice and
see.
Timber. You're signing
Oh,
raw
my
material.
God, it's before me.
Wait, silence.
Okay.
Silence. See, we
Let's
address him
see,
as
let's
the vets, not the Havertz, the vets.
Who is that?
What is this one talking
Wait,
about?
is it
The
a Chelsea
vets.
Harvard?
Because he's clinical with it, man. The vets, man. The
Wait, now,
vets.
Havertz is clinical.
Kai Havertz is clinical with it.
See, Chelsea that waste. I've seen the light. Chelsea they are waste men.
So where will
They are
Havertz play?
waste
Where will
men.
Havertz play?
Midfield now. Trust in the terror. Trust in the terror. Trust in the terror. Trust in the terror. Please.
Okay, just
please.
one question.
Just
Apart from Peter Cech that went to Chelsea from Chelsea to Arsenal
Mhm.
that succeeded, name one player that left Chelsea to Arsenal and performed. Name one. From William.
There's always something new each day. I don't understand this.
That's actually true.
How can you believe in Kai Havertz? That Kai Havertz is so good.
Was he not the one that delivered Chelsea their Champions League?
It was
Didn't
Timo Werner.
Didn't he score?
Timo Werner's
Didn't
run.
he
You see
score?
that Timo Werner run? That Timo Werner's run. See, Chelsea should always.
No,
It's just like when-
Sabibo.
See, if you watch Timo Werner movement.
I don't say they watch ball.
No,
He created the space.
You dey watch?
so
No,
what was I
I'm proud
watching
of you.
from?
I know, I'm
Timo
proud
Werner,
of you.
Timo
It's
Werner.
Timo Werner's. See, it took out two defenders. The attention was not on Kai, and Kai had absolutely no reason.
You know him on first name basis. Oh.
It's not just you that you
Timo Werner's run.
Yes.
Please, the verts
But then
delivered.
they're not expecting to score.
We don't expect him. That's the one thing. See, we're not Chelsea. Where would they put Lukaku?
To be honest with you, I don't expect anything from Kai Havertz. To be honest with you, he's been in the English Premier League for like 4 seasons now. I don't think he has anything left that we have not seen. Lastly, for Declan Rice, I don't know whether I should speak about him, but for him, I think Arsenal finally signing was a miracle. Did you see the payment plan? Even me, when I watched Arsenal, I don't know whether they don't want to buy the player or they were thinking. I don't even really understand. But good ones that Arsenal got Declan Rice, great addition to the team. But is it worth 100 and?
You have to remember there's money in football right now. There's money everywhere.
Don't ever complain of Declan Rice.
Guy, Calister do 1 season at 80 million all of a sudden.
Now go they look for Caicedo.
Na 80 million all of a sudden.
Why you go they look for Caicedo?
Mount na 55.
No, but Mount is a quality player. Messi Mount.
Please.
Do you watch football? First of all, no.
Please.
Apart from 2 seasons ago, where in fact last season is the worst season of his career. But 2 seasons, he's how old? How old is Messi Mount? He's 23, at most 23. Messi Mount is 23, an academy product. You've seen Messi Mount in his full potential under Frank Lampard, and immediately after under Frank Lampard in Chelsea. What happened? What? Dele Alli. Dele Alli is not a world-class player. Has never been and will never be. He's a 1-season wonder. Dele Alli was a 1-season player.
You don't know football again. I just told you now that you know football.
No. Dele was lazy. That's just even
That is what I am telling you.
Not about the
You guys
interview.
watch his interview that just came
I
out.
have depression.
Minus the interview. Mourinho said Tottenham. Dele Alli was lazy.
Guys, come on.
Dele Alli was lazy.
See, there are players that
Mourinho apologized to him after that thing, and they didn't show it on the document. People should go and watch his interview.
See, first of all, I'm not having his interview of whatever trauma he went through when he was a kid. I'm having issues of where tactically on the field.
No, I don't. Rashford
Rashford struggled. Everybody deal with their issues separately. That is differently entirely. Before this depression talk came in, the first time you saw Dele Alli perform, I think that was the season he got like 20-something goals, if I'm not mistaken.
I can't remember.
With Spurs. With the
In all
Spurs team.
competition.
In all competition. He was on fire. You could see the
Calister,
partnership
I don't
with
agree
three.
with you, yeah.
That is your opinion.
Yeah,
my
Eriksen
opinion
was-
with Eriksen in the midfield was crazy. Was a great partnership. Eriksen, you had Dele Alli often coming in, linking. You enjoy his play. That's the only time I've seen Dele Alli at his top level from the whole of his career. And how old is Dele Alli? Dele Alli is not 29.
26, have you?
I don't even think he's up to
It's
26.
27.
He's
27.
27 now.
Mm.
Imagine.
No,
Taylor is now up to 30.
that you see this that's the thing with criticism of footballers and me. I've
Is he a world class player?
Wait now, what's your own? Why are you rushing me?
He's not a world class player.
Why are you rushing me? He
Is he a world class player?
Wait, let me finish my point first.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing with criticism of footballers, and that's why like I don't really jump into criticizing footballers because these people are human beings. They go through things, they go through different things. And if you watch the interview that he just released now, it shows like what footballers actually go through that nobody sees. And he spoke about a lot of things. He spoke about being molested at 6, spoke about selling drugs at 8, spoke about how his family left him when he started popping in football. His family that left him from when he was young now came back and started claiming
Normal level.
ownership.
Standard
Calister, you have not experienced things like that.
You don't know.
I don't know. No, for real. But you know they play ball.
I know they can't tell you.
But you're
In
not
the
out
life
there.
of an analyst,
You're
I'm
not
out
out
there
there.
as a celebrity. What do you mean?
Sorry, pedigree. No, but seriously, like me from playing football, kind of like I got close,
Yeah.
right? I can see like what footballers go through, and to even show up every weekend. It's not easy. Sorry, I don't almost punch you. I don't even. It's not easy.
Look out for Katelem. He has a segment popping up. Look out for him.
It's not easy, but I mean, like, yeah, people go through things, and we should accommodate for that. I mean, see Lukaku as well. Lukaku went through things during the World Cup. You get, at the end of the day, people have opinions about him, but he's a human being.
So
you guys,
you're not getting. You're not getting. You're not. See, you're not getting it.
Like, see, what did they look at
Dele
religion for their
I
name?
appreciate the fact that everything he went through, he pushes himself to be a professional footballer.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that perfectly. What I'm saying is that when he was playing, even before the whatever, before the whole,
whether he was world class then.
First of all, he's not world class, and he's not disciplined enough as a professional footballer.
How do you know that?
On the field of play and training.
We'll do Dele and Leon.
You don't know that.
We'll do Dele because you
I
guys
know
are
it.
enjoying this too much. But
Call and Dele at once, and let's know that you know him personally.
Dele,
so who do you guys think will win the EPL with all these signings Arsenal have made?
At least Arsenal
Chelsea are selling.
The
Man
truth
U
is,
are
I
struggling
think
with
Arsenal has a
striker.
shout. I think Arsenal has a very big shout
Liverpool's
because
two midfielders.
the problem I have, I leave Liverpool. The problem I have with City now is I actually think share the same way I said Liverpool not make top 4 in last season. No, but
That
I
was
feel
so
like
hard.
Man City is the best team, but I feel like this treble that they won might. What do you call that thing?
Disease of more.
Disease
of more,
They are fattening
So
them up.
it might make them a little bit less gingered to.
Yeah.
So I feel like Arsenal have a spirit to them now, but it's Arsenal. They're a bottling company, so you just never know. But yeah, Arsenal and City, one of them.
I recall when we're
How about
talking about Man City, if they win the Champions League or if they win the Premier League, they will not have the fighting spirit to go win the treble.
No. They always wanted the treble.
That I'm going somewhere.
Mhm.
Now they are saying that Man City cannot win the
Come,
Premier League.
Calister, are you a Man City fan? Tell us today.
I am a Pep Guardiola
No,
fan.
you can't. You've
Calister
had this argument
supposed to write
before.
I know
novels.
the
We've
point.
had this
I know
argument
the
before.
point.
Calister supposed to write novels. We should twist our words there.
First of all, you see, Arsenal fans, as I said, I don't want to hear that at the middle of the season, Simeon will not say it is tough for. It's tough for we are fighting for. You cannot sign the clear right. Kai Havertz,
200 million.
Gabriel Jesus, Martinelli,
If I start the
Bukayo
cast,
Saka.
all your- everybody.
Wait,
guys-
Una revamp una whole midfield though.
wait,
Who's that?
listen,
Madrid now.
listen,
We
listen.
just won Champions League 2 seasons ago. I'm fine.
2 seasons. we count 2 seasons
Listen. No,
ago.
they talk with Madrid for trophy. No, they go there. I beg.
Hi.
Please, I don't. You will not get standard club. No, they talk to me.
No,
They hop. You they club hop.
I
You
get.
dey club
At least I
hop.
get trophy passing in the last
also-
one.
Hey,
That's
of course you go
what
club
you
hop when you
have
get
to
you the club up.
So what I'm saying is that I don't want to hear Simeon come at the middle of the season and say it's tough what we were fighting for. This season,
Let him declare it now.
Declare
What are
it
you
now.
going for now?
What are you
it's
going
trophy.
traps that are laid ahead of me by my enemies.
Guys, just
See,
stop
let me
position.
minister. Let me minister to you. Let me
The
minister
season
to
is
you.
starting.
We're
Say
near
it.
done. We need one more. We need a striker. I've been saying this. We need a striker.
And you have
That's all.
Gabriel Jesus for crying
Gabriel
out loud.
what?
Balogun said.
You have
Gabriel what?
Balogun is going for.
Yes,
Wait,
but why they let him
Gabriel
go?
what?
Why
Because
actually,
like
you have a top 8.
Why will you let Balogun go?
No, they have this
Better
guy
than
now.
See,
Ketia.
I
No,
don't
they have
want
this-
all
He's
these
better than Ketia.
Teletubbies. I need a striker.
Wait, did you just call Gabriel Jesus a Teletubby?
Yes. I need a
See,
striker.
disrespect at
Let
the
me
highest
ask this
level.
finally. Let me ask this finally.
Arsenal are going for the
Wait,
league,
let it ask
but
you.
they will not win it. City
So
will
who
win the
will-
league.
City will win.
City will win the
Oshe
league.
Give me your top
Sutseya.
Eh?
Give me your top 4.
Man City,
Uh-huh.
Liverpool,
Uh-huh.
Arsenal.
Uh-huh.
If Arsenal will make, no, Arsenal will not make it. They are playing champions. They are now finish 5th. Arsenal will not make it to top 4. See, I can bet my life on the Arsenal will not make it to top 4 at the end of the
Producers,
season.
please.
This thing go there on loop. I swear to God, this Arsenal will not make top 4.
Arsenal will
Then
not
who's your-
make
who's
top
your
4.
fourth?
All right.
My 4th, no, Chelsea is not there. My 4th is Newcastle.
United.
Newcastle.
So
No,
United.
take out Arsenal. Man United is there, obviously.
So how
No
about you?
Arsenal. No Arsenal. Arsenal will not make top 5.
We all know that a troll is going to be a troll.
Say your own. Say your own.
Number 1,
Mhm.
Man City. Number 2, Arsenal. Number 3, Man U. Number 4,
Newcastle.
Chelsea.
Chelsea. Number 4, maybe Liverpool. Liverpool.
Okay, so there's only Newcastle that drops out of the
Yeah.
same order.
Because Liverpool,
How
Newcastle
can you
should be
sign
champions.
all this thing? You no go
Alright.
win.
So who's going to take Champions League next season?
Man City.
Man City or Madrid. Honestly, Man
Man
City or
City.
Madrid.
Man City.
Man
How about you?
City.
For Champions League,
Yeah.
I think Madrid will come back for their throne. Man.
Yeah, I was saying Man City or Madrid too.
So,
I don't think
For
Madrid
me,
is there.
For their throne.
League, I think is going to be Arsenal, United, City,
Eh?
Liverpool.
Arsenal.
City third.
City
I'm very
third.
serious. It's not because of ability, just because they
Man City
You
finished
know what?
third.
Disability.
Producer, this system is not normal.
See, take it to the bank. Go and bet. That's your
Man
top
City
four.
will finish third.
Yeah,
When last did Man City finish third in the Premier League?
the first season.
Since then, what happened?
First, second.
So
first,
they,
first,
how will
first.
they now count third?
They just tired now. A trouble takes a toll on you.
Yeah. Plus Gundogan is gone. Gundogan was their captain.
You get
So
that?
they did not sign
Why-
the impact of
Kovacic.
Kovacic.
No, it's
He's
not
not
about
hungry
that.
enough.
Gundogan.
Who told you?
Gundogan. No, it's not even that. Gundogan was their captain.
What is going to touch
Sorry,
my
no,
hair
mistake.
now? You know how much this hair is? Don't touch any hair.
All right, okay. So
Sorry,
and for
Super
Champions League,
Falcons.
obviously, I think Madrid. Now before we go, let's just hit on. You talked about Super 8. NPFL.
We go Europe.
Yeah.
They carry me call Nigeria.
Yeah, why not? Because see, I'm talking about it because of what it means for Nigerian football. We talked about the globalization of the game, which is countries are now feeling like you know what, we can actually compete, make our own product actually worth it. For the Super 8, right? Countries are looking at their teams, their football, and saying, how can we better improve it? How can we make it more visible? How can people participate more? I think Super 8 wasn't also great. We have like the Merrybets League now in Abuja and all those kind of small things that are happening. And people are going. Before it used to just be guys that used to play football.
Yeah.
But now, Kali, you can.
No. I think this is the main few. Please.
I think it's kind of reminding me of, you know, back in the day when we had Pepsi tournaments, like things like that. They organize, you go to secondary school.
So did you watch any Super game?
So I
Where did they go to Super 8?
Balogun Stadium.
In Lagos.
Yeah.
I know of the Merry
It's not
Bet.
Balogun self.
I know of the Merry Bet. I'm actually even supposed to have played in the Merry Bet League, but
So for the Super Nigeria Super 8.
Sporting Lagos, because I feel like they're the ones.
Yeah, I think it's just so unfortunate for Remo Star. I'm a Remo Star fan, so unfortunate. I'm a Remo fan because they have
offside.
Is it my state? I used to be fan.
You know, she moves with the wind. Any club, she moves with the wind.
No.
Premier League, they support.
Hello. You can't.
Kali moves with the wind. Any
We won the league last season.
That is you now. How you can't defend your league?
Which league?
when you start to support the guy, I mean,
Rivers United. Come on, I don't know.
Next
I have
player
my
then.
discussions. The point is, I don't know any player. But no.
I mean, listen
No, I'm actually following them like a week. Even the app I follow them, they don't get the player.
they said about Bible study.
But you know Premier shame on you. No Premier League.
But the app I'm using to follow
Hello?
them, don't even have the players
Who told you?
on the lineup.
See, name the app.
Which fraudulent app is that?
That's the fraudulent app.
More.
Hello. Listen to better person than you are beg. You don't in Nigeria. I don't know.
I named 3 players in
You tell me. Bankole.
This guy doesn't call it.
You don't even know.
Let's call you about
You don't even know. You don't even know. There's no need.
I won't need that.
No, Adam Solanileko. He scored the goal and he scored the penalty.
Ashakenko.
No.
He doesn't call you.
Indicate, check it now. Indicate that producer check. These are. You will give me money today. I'll give you the names. But when I talk about the first is that.
After I said TP goes cast. Yes, already.
Okay.
So, but for the Nigeria Super 8, I love the fact that this is like a pre-season preparation before the.
Sorry, pardon my ignorance. What is the Super 8?
I'll be lost since.
You do that research on your own.
No, that's why we are here now.
The Super 8 is a short tournament is a fan-based tournament. So the fans pick their top 8 teams around.
So it's like NPFL teams, not like all the Sporting Lagos then.
Sporting Lagos included, because Sporting Lagos came as
from the NLL.
Okay.
Sporting Lagos is tricky because I don't know the wildcard
criteria.
Yeah, but Sporting Lagos also just got
promotion to the league. From the NLL to the league. To play for the NPFL.
So it's kind of like an incentive to basically.
But they are the most organized team right now. They play well against the big boys.
That's crazy.
So for Sporting and for Remo Star, that's the final we had. And for the Super 8, I think I love the fact that fans came out. I don't even think if the Super Eagles are playing right now, they'll get like more than 10,000 fans that we saw yesterday in Lagos. And so for the Super 8, interesting game. The NFF president Gusau spoke today that the league should do more to build up from here. See, we need pre-season tournament like this. This is what make our league good. In Africa and Morocco, if you see their league, if you see the turnout, you see a 40,000 capacity stadium full to the brim. Fans pay money to go watch that game. The same thing happened in Lagos. So if these fans can pay money, though some came through, but some paid to come and watch that game. So I think they should build up from this kind of preseason tournament. I saw exceptional football from Enyimba, from Remo Star. Finidi George is doing a great job. Please, they should not give him Super Eagles job yet. For no reason. He should continue what he's doing. To Remo Star, who came in from the NNL as well, turning into a big team. They're going to the continent. They made it into the Super 6. Now they're playing the Super 8 finals. Though they lost some penalty, it happens. The most organized team.
That goal wasn't an offside.
It was not offside goal. See officiating of the. Let me not say anything. No, be only VAR for Nigeria League, but good stuff, good initiative. Yeah. I love the fact that the Super 8 drew a lot of attention to what is happening in Nigeria.
All right, so thank you, Kali. Thank you, Katelem. Thank you, Simon. And thank you, our beautiful audience, for staying with us to the end. It was lovely. Look out for our next episode. And to find out about that, follow us on all our socials on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads at Off the Game Pod.
Come on.
And you see BTS content, you see us having fun, and you'll get ready for whatever we have to drop next. Keep watching. And for anyone that's interested in, the visual, the audio, we have you covered on all our streaming platforms: YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you can get your stuff at Off the Game Podcast. So stay tuned, keep enjoying us, and we got you. We got content for you. Oh, there's going to be a surprise in this Women's World Cup, so stay tuned. But yeah, we're not going to spoil it. Thank you, and keep enjoying the beautiful game. Peace, guys.
Vamos.
Proudly sponsored by Off the Game to Australia. Here we go.
I don't have